So what was Phoenix's life like after getting dug up out of a garbage can by a cult, a government, like Pizzagate type cult, heavy into witchcraft, looking for MK Ultra victims, and they heard this baby crying in the dumpster. And they realized why the baby was in the dumpster was because its schnoz and its face was so fucking ugly that any sane parent would have threw it out like, some rotted food. But anyways, so she, in her early days, she had to go to class to learn about Christianity, okay? And then afterwards, she would have witches stuff her vagina full of tadpoles, okay? And shit like that, and pee on her, and make her eat her own poop, and sacrifice other kids in front of her and make her help. If she didn't help, they would beat her. And so this is why she is the woman that she is nowadays, okay? And the word woman is being used so loosely. I'd be better off calling her a demon, the demon that she is nowadays, because her upbringing was just so horrific and horrendous. But she did learn how to read and write, okay? While she looks like a trailer park piece of shit, in reality, she is from some big time witch cult, which does MK Ultra on people and fucking turns them into government agents, okay? And so she has she's like a robot, okay? She has no emotions. Those were whipped out of her. Those were beaten out of her with a witch staff, okay, a wizard staff, and she had to she had sex with snakes, they would use snakes as dildos on her and shit, and just shoveled a lot of different insects inside of her mouth and vagina. That's pretty much her her upbringing. It's pretty hilarious to hear that, because it's the only thing that could explain this woman. And you hear about these people, you know what I'm saying, that have this horrific type shit happen to them, people that break free from Satanism or witchcraft or whatever, and they have these horrific stories. But this is the only way to explain such a creature as this, who has 100% zero beauty, even though it's a woman, and even though it's not fat, okay, but just absolutely no grace, no beauty. Basically, it's like a robot walking around, but it's a satanic robot, okay? It's programmed for doing satanic shit, which is, being a fucking scumbag loser, just like Satan, just like her God, who I'm better than, so of course I'm a million times better than her. And she knows this. She calls me daddy. She calls me master. She knows what time it is. She tries to act like whatever. But after all this evil shit she's been through, after meeting this warlock and this wizard and this cult member and that cult member, and wondering which of them was the most evil, when she met me, she realized I outrank all those little weak-ass bitches, and I run shit, and she should have never fucked with me. I don't care if Satan's behind her. She could have 10 Satans behind her. I'll shit on all y'all, worse than the witches ever did to you, with their fermented shit baths that you had to bathe in. And, I run shit, so goodbye.